Hey y'all.
It's
Welcome
Monday.
It's Monday. I got my work clothes on. Get ready to go to work. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet. Okay.
It ain't like there's a whole lot to talk about, so that makes
Still not. I'm ready for this one to be gone. I thought we was at the reunion already.
and then we're done.
Oh my goodness. So before we start, he wants to come do it. So I'm gonna let him come do it. Hurry up.
Come through.
Come on with it. Let them know what to do.
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
That's right.
Yeah, do that.
Share these videos. Okay, so today we are doing Married to Medicine Season 8, Episode 15. So Heavenly and Nicole is still arguing about Lisa Nicole's fake ass lab. And Lisa throw a jab at Heavenly's practice saying it only has 2 stars, which is a lie because Quad pulls it up. She actually has 4 stars. So quit.
Lisa Nicole, she real worried about Quad. Who's out here checking star ratings?
Worried about Heavenly.
Yeah.
Quit. She just trying to pull shit out of her ass. Stop. Your fake ass lab has been shown on the news. For fraud. So
her voice grinds my nerves.
Yeah. You guys are not the same. Stop. Heavenly threatens to get off the bus. Okay, Heavenly. You in
the woods in Georgia.
They still lynching niggas down there. You don't want to do that.
That escalated quickly.
Long way from Atlanta.
Look,
talking about you gonna get an Uber. Look, ain't no reception in the woods, Heavenly.
We was on our way from Georgia, me and my kids. This was a couple of years back, and I used to live there, so there's this gas station like store called the Plantation. As many times,
no, they did. No, they didn't.
Many times as I have never stopped at this gas station, this time I want to stop. So we have the dog, we go to the Plantation, we get some gas. Tony's standing outside with, 6'5", dreadlocks.
Right.
And he's like, come on, are we really stopping here?
Not at the Plantation.
Man, I went in. They didn't have no regular snacks. It was very much like,
of course not.
the screeching of the record when I walked in there, like, skirt. No, they didn't.
You didn't find no hot Cheetos up in there.
No hot Cheetos. But what I did find was a cotton field, like a couple miles down the road.
See? You're gonna be like Annabellum, then
yeah. Yeah. So on that note, Heavenly, just stay on the bus.
Stay on. It ain't
relax.
Yeah. The RV needs gas. So Jackie gonna volunteer to go out and get some gas for the RV.
Why didn't the bus driver pump the gas? I'm confused. Like, I get why he didn't pay for it, but why isn't he pumping the gas?
Because it was entertaining to see Jackie.
Really? Was it though?
Look for the tank. I wouldn't know what a tank was. You don't need to get an RV. I'm like, we do need to take a class first. Like, do they offer RV classes? It's so much stuff. Where to dump, pump, I don't know. It sounds like a cool idea.
I don't even like putting gas in my regular car. I'm not trying to do all that, but okay.
Oh, goodness. So Jackie get back on the bus. She want everybody to ante up on that gas money she just spent. Lisa Nicole, scamming ass, talking about she feel like she don't need to put no gas money in because she contributed with the RV. Don't when you take road trips and you ride down in your car.
Everybody pay.
Do it matter if it's your car or not? Scamming ass Lisa Nicole.
Listen, Contessa, where your wallet at?
Right.
Why you got your money in your bosoms? I don't want that. I don't want that money that's balled up in her chesticles.
Stop it,
Breasticles.
Right. So they get to the resort. They all go in, go to sleep.
Wait, though. Wait, before we get to the resort.
Uh-huh.
Contessa wants to be an internet stripper. Is that what you got from that? Wasn't she talking about like how she
said
tired
something
of working?
like that because she was tired of working, child.
Oh, Contessa.
Hey, Sam got our fans, only fans or whatever. Do your thing.
I bet you she make more than $3,500 a month.
I bet she do.
But yeah.
So the next morning, Jackie and Heavenly is in the room talking, and Jackie brings up the conversation that she had with Toya about how when she first met Heavenly and Dr. Damon and how she looked up to them. And now she's disappointed in the relationship that she has with them. Heavenly was like, so Toya could talk shit, but when you respond to her, it's a problem, you know? That's how she do. But people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, so stop it.
We want the candy lady. Heavenly got, she got that old lady pocketbook with all them hard candies in there. And I didn't see nothing but some Jolly Ranchers that I would want. So Heavenly.
I like
them. She got a purse full of Werthers.
I like them Werthers. Them things big. You can suck on them for a long time. I like them. They rich.
Listen, everybody, what you don't know about us is our grandmother trained us from the very beginning about them butterscotch candies.
I think that's why I just love that flavor.
Yeah.
The sneak up in there. And I know I got in trouble because you trying to jiggle the little candy jar without everybody hearing it.
No, it was very, very ornate and glass and loud and heavy to pick the thing up. But yeah, what's those candies? Brock's?
Yeah, she had the good stuff. She had the good stuff, I'm telling you.
Sometimes you get them caramel candies in there, man. Yeah, Heavenly had the she got the grandma pocketbook.
She did.
Yeah.
But hey, she didn't. She said she get her teeth cleaned every week. So hey, knock yourself out.
She said, and now you know.
Right. So Toya's talking to Eugene about what happened on the bus or the RV, and she don't want to argue with nobody. Blase split. Same shit she said before. Every time they get ready to get together, and before she fuck it up every time. But I want to argue.
I'm not even arguing with her. She just, turns up.
She said the same speech. If you go back and rewind it, I probably, it's probably over 20 times. She done said in every single episode how she tired of arguing before she go in to argue. So,
yeah.
Heavenly comes out, talks to Toya. She regurgitate what Jackie told her. And Toya says Heavenly joking with their finances hurt Eugene's feelings. Did it?
She also says she's the one that brought them out of that situation.
Yeah. She don't want to talk about that though.
I mean, I was asking, who put them in that situation? Who's responsible for putting them in that situation?
And every joke, it had nothing to do with Eugene. It was about Toya
and her spending.
Them in that situation, her spending, her not wanting to work, her still spending while he was working to get them out of the situation.
And if I recall, like they had to go to someone to help them figure out how they was going to downsize and, break down this budget so they can. And she didn't want to. So then now she's taking credit for bringing them out of it. All right, girl. Well, good job.
They show some old footage of Heavenly when they first met. Baby, Heavenly came a long way, honey. So
I'm not mad at it. And this is the thing, she still looks like her. She just looks like a very good version of herself.
She cleaned it up, it looked good.
Yeah, which I think that's normal. Like she wasn't looking at herself on TV every week. It's different when you got to look at yourself, because I don't think she was bad before. She was just regular before.
She was, yeah. And I think that's why they keep messing with her. because they want.
I mean, no, because they all done glowed up from the beginning. They can't act like she's the only one.
They don't talk about nobody else.
Jackie had that pressing curl. Now she like luxurious locks, and you know, Simone. Well, Simone still look the same.
Oh,
Simone hasn't changed.
Simone ain't changed. Simone ain't changed at all. So Heavenly apologized like she do every season, which ain't gonna change shit. Because you know that your mama's sitting right there on the end of her tongue, ready to come out.
Well, this is the thing. Like, I feel like in that moment, maybe Heavenly was like, okay, well, I really wasn't trying to, you know, beat you down. And then y'all were looking at us like that. However, you do have to understand that I have a mouth on me. And when you say something crazy, I'm going to say something back. That's just how that is.
So you can't play the victim. You can't talk stuff about other people and not expect them to talk stuff
say something back.
It don't work like that.
And don't be mad because Heavenly got better snaps.
Yeah. You got you give them a whole lot to talk about.
You give them a lot. Yeah.
You know.
Even like, and I'm going to give this to both of them.
Makeup
what
stuff.
Vacation do you go on? I don't know. Well, I mean, they're on TV, but I always look at them like, you at the pool with a full-on face beat, eyelashes and all of that. That's how you go into the pool. Okay.
Yeah.
Lights, camera, action.
They agree to talk through their issues first before, you know, get into an argument. I think that conversation went along real smooth because Toya hadn't started drinking for the day. So they was
and then, you know.
Yeah. Quad, Jackie, and Contessa, they're out for a walk on the beach. And then Contessa shares that Scott said he had a life coach, a woman he'd been talking to for about 7 to 8 months. He met her online. On what? Black People Meet? What did he meet her on? Quad Jackie was like, hell no.
So looks like he will be found on Black People Meet.
Yeah.
Definitely. To see if he got a profile.
All right.
Under what do they be? Not separated. Complicated.
Right. It's complicated. Quad and Jackie like, hell no, because they both been through it. And so, you know, they all had their own opinion. Jackie's opinion was work through it because that's what she did with her husband. Quad opinion was you could do bad by yourself because she separated from her husband. Contessa tells them that the kids told her daddy got a girlfriend. Now you don't need no more proof because kids gonna tell you like it is, good, bad, indifferent. If you don't want to hear it, the kids don't tell you. So they know something. They don't just make stuff up.
Listen, first of all, with Jackie, her husband wanted, and then like she said, like she missed all the signs. He was begging her to be with him and spend time with him. So Jackie, I can understand why they were able to work it out because her husband wanted to still work it out with her. In Quad's situation, I think she was already halfway out of that situation anyway. Like mentally, I think Quad was gone. And then Greg, you know, pulled that whole having women at the hotel. So that really just gave her a reason to be like, see what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Contessa says she got her head in the sand. But this is what I have to say about that, Contessa. There are 50 ways to leave your lover. You know what I'm saying? You can slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Hop on the bus, Gus. Take your head out the sand, Contessa. What the hell else do you need?
I think the only difference that's only thing that's different between Quad and Jackie is that Contessa do have the kids. So,
but she said her kids are affected. Her kids are affected.
They are affected, but I think that plays a different part in should I leave my marriage? Because you do got to think about that. What are the arrangements? What you gonna do? Who do they stay with? It's more to it. And then, but she said she just said that she's going to fight for her marriage. So, I mean, she gonna do anything and everything before she decided to end it.
She said she was gonna bury her head in sand. Is that fighting for your marriage?
Well,
Or
at the
is
end,
that
she
just
said, in the end, she said she was gonna do everything.
and you know what else she said that I peeped when she was telling them, you know, that he said he has a therapist, you know, that he found on the internet. And they said, do you think he's cheating? And she said, I don't think he's cheating, but she said, we have here another inappropriate relationship with a woman. Another one.
He's a cheater.
Another one.
I heard, like I said, I heard about him cheating before they even got on the show, that he was a big time cheater. He's a cheater.
Clearly, she said it. How many inappropriate relationships is he having? Hell, even Siri don't know. Siri didn't. Which number? Which girlfriend is you talking about?
Right. Okay, I'll go past. Ruth Bar. They sit around talking, waiting on the other ladies to come. And then Toya says, Eugene sends her a text about something he saw on social media.
She said it was funny. She said it was so funny.
It wasn't funny, but it was some realness. It wasn't funny.
Like, that's funny.
She said it read, when you read your neighbor's lawn sign that says Trump, keep America great. I read it as racist lives here.
Yeah. That's hilarious, Toya.
It's not hilarious. I think we all read it like that during that.
Yeah, that don't make me feel fun. That ain't funny.
You got to see how everybody really felt about that situation. You like noted.
Right. Got it.
Right.
And then on another note, like when I moved in my neighborhood like 2 months before the election. And when I seen like the opposite signs in the yard, I was like, okay, we over here.
We good over here. We good. And I'm pretty sure she's in the neighborhood that's full of them. So
full of them. Yeah.
So then Toya do a stupid game talking about if you pass away, pick out your husband's wife. I don't want to play that game.
No.
Heavenly said she'll be with Eugene. She said you should be happy to have me as his wife because she'll help him out.
She'll go to work.
Good in front and she good in bed. Okay, Heavenly. Let's not play that game.
Where do we come up with these games? I'm sorry.
I don't know. This sounds like a lot like Simone's way of entertainment. I thought we said we was gonna have fun on this trip. It's not fun. I haven't seen anything being fun yet.
Let me think. This sounds so fun. Let me think. I'm dead and I want to think about who my man is like getting it on with after.
Yeah.
That sounds like lots of fun.
Right. So Neela, she finally arrives. Then they get ready to go to dinner. So while they're waiting to go to dinner, Jackie and Quad fill Simone in on the Contessa situation. They want to help, I guess. So they asked, the suggestion that maybe we should have the guys take Scott out while they're on the trip and talk to him. And then Quad suggests having the guys come there. Now,
Quad?
The first one.
Quad?
Yeah.
You don't have a husband, Quad.
Right. So she know it ain't gonna affect her one way or the other. So she must want some entertainment.
She wants to be entertained.
Yeah. I'm like, bad decision. Why would you bring their business to everybody? Like,
can you imagine on the other end when they're calling Cecil and Curtis, and Cecil and Curtis are like, no, we don't want to ask him.
Yeah. And they already in so many words, they already talked to him and he gonna do what he gonna do anyway.
And he like, but anyway, check out this bad bitch here.
Right. Contessa's on the phone with Scott. And that situation, the kids tell him, Mommy, we called. We told Daddy phone to call. Did they say call Daddy girlfriend? And back which one? And they all laughed because they think it was funny. That ain't funny. Scott, why you laughing?
Especially when you got a girlfriend, like, you know, maybe it would have went off if you didn't just tell your wife you had a girlfriend last week, but now.
Right. Yeah. Is you dumb enough to have her listen in your phone as a girlfriend? I hope
she's probably under therapist. He should probably change that. Scott's therapist, change that. Change it to Scam-a-likely. Change her name to Scam-a-likely.
Right. So they go to dinner. Toya and Heavenly talk about being in a good space. They joke about Heavenly selling her house, moving in Toya's neighborhood. Everybody know they ain't gonna do good. That'll be like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
She said she was gonna join the little tennis group. Right.
Carrie, here she go with these dumb games. Write down a rumor you heard about somebody at the table and put your name. We can guess. So that was dumb. That would sound like I think made up these games and told each one of them to bring it up so they don't say she did it.
So you think who told them to bring it?
Simone was like, here's the game, but you say it, and you say, because these games surely sound.
Even so, let's take all these women out the scenario and just put a whole nother group of women there. How is that fun? How is that going to turn into fun? Like, that's just like, you know, you might as well say, hey, pour this gasoline on the table and everybody light a match. If that bitch catch on fire.
That's God, this is the most boring trip ever. Like, we ain't see y'all do nothing.
Nothing. Sitting on the deck. The weather ain't even beautiful weather.
Right. First rumor, Toya is bisexual. Not a rumor. She said it. Move on. Second rumor, Quad kissed Toya in the mouth when she was drunk. Quad said probably did. I kissed a lot of people on the lips. All right, move on.
And I mean, you said when she was drunk, and there's a lot of people, like, you know, there's the angry drunk, but there's also the lovey drunk that wants to be hugging and kissing on everybody.
She like I do that, so that wasn't no biggie.
That's a rumor.
Third rumor, Anila don't know how to budget. So she ain't write it. If you did,
Simone wrote that. Simone did that.
Yeah, it was one of your cronies. You know, you know. Fourth rumor, Carrie and Lisa stole money from Anila in DC. And Neela look up like, what? This shit recall. Yeah, $400 went missing on the trip in DC.
I feel like she must have said $400 is missing and wasn't nobody left at that house besides them two. Now, I don't know that she said that they took it, but she must have implied it in front of Simone, because Simone was like, yeah, she think it. That's what she think.
Yeah, and then Carrie said, talking about Lisa Nicole, she didn't steal it. She got a kickback from Anila's purse. So I don't know. It was something that it seemed like everybody in the room knew what was something.
Lisa Nicole out here snatching money out your wallet. She's that bitch. I mean, dang. I knew she was a scammer, but she got sticky fingers too.
Contessa said, I ain't Lisa Nicole. She said she'll in your home, but not $400. Like she into the more big time scam. Then Anila goes to the whole Lisa not paying her for the posts of her wearing her clothes on social media.
You mean like she didn't pay the hairstylist, makeup artist when she
That's probably what they did. They probably stole her money and gave it to the makeup artist. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need Anila, like, okay, they just sat up there and said you don't know how to budget, and clearly you don't know how to do business either. I'm not like, we need an understanding, how is this gonna work? You pay me for the, you know, what is the, and Lisa Nicole is right, I hate to say it, but if you did that, then send her a bill. Like, what are you talking about? Now, if she don't pay the bill.
That I agree with Lisa Nicole. Invoice me.
Right.
But not gonna sit up here and act like y'all didn't have that conversation.
No, they had that conversation.
You agreed to it. She told you how much. You said good. So show the flashback. You guilty.
Right.
You said, let me see. She said she never saw the story online. Flashback, you lied, showing you watching it and like, oh, that's so nice. You did see it. So other than that, Anila, bill the person. You know what I'm saying?
Handle your business, yeah.
You send her the bill, and then that's that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all watch that Lisa Nicole because she out here scamming people.
She might just pick your pocket.
Right. So $400 went missing. She ain't want to put in on the gas money. Fraud with the lab.
She might be allegedly one of those that get on the Googler and be talking shit about your business so your numbers will drop down.
Cause why you even paying attention?
Are you on some? She ain't. You got 2 stars on your girl.
Child, she gotta be. You gotta watch her. She a schemer, that Lisa Nicole. But Anila, be about your business. Ain't no honor code here. Just
no.
About your invoices. No. You know what I'm saying?
And then she threw out there like, I gave you the outfit. I gave you that outfit. But at the end of the day, she had it on in the store. She done took pictures in it. You gave it to her for a photo shoot. Are you really gonna bring that back to the store though to sell it? Like,
right.
It does benefit you for her to show up somewhere and say, I got, this is Lisa Nicole. I got, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna work in your best interest.
The agreement wasn't, hey, you had the outfit and then, you know, I'll let you have it and then you post it. That was the agreement, then cool. But that wasn't the agreement. She told you 400, you said so, then just
done. Invoice her. Get your money, girl.
Yeah.
Get your $400 back. That's
you
what
go back to your
you took the $400 so that when she get the invoice, she just be like,
give her the money back.
And she end up at that Lisa Nicole.
That's what happened. That made sense. That damn Lisa Nicole.
Because that number, 400. Okay.
Yep. So then they switch up to Toya and Anila's issue again. Anila was like, I don't want to talk about it in front of y'all. We'll talk. I won't talk in front of them. They get mad because they want them to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want Toya doesn't give a fucking. I want Anila to not either. Like, let's just don't be friends with Toya.
Just don't be friends. That's where I'm at. I'm so tired of them bringing it up. And Toya, like, we'll talk about it later. I'm like, and Toya, you trying to prolong it too, because you ain't got nothing else this whole season to talk about.
I mean, if somebody do you like that, why you want to be friends with her? I'm good. I'm good on Toya. You know, I'm good. I see how she is.
And
so when I see you out, we'll be like, hey girl, and that's all we got.
Yeah, they show that flashback of Contessa saying you'll find out what kind of friend she is. You didn't find out. Jackie was like, I'm done with it. Let's go back to the hotel room because she didn't want to hear nothing else.
Don't talk about this anymore. Simone's greasy wig over there swelling up. Your wig swell up.
I've never seen that. What's she put on there?
I mean, I know your real hair does that, but I didn't know your wig swell up.
Maybe she had pieces in. Maybe she had like hair weave. I don't know.
It was swelling up. It was very, Toya had it right. Braid your hair up. Don't get out to the beach and be swelling on camera. Yeah. The point of having a wig on.
That was our review for the night. We said one more episode. Please just hurry up because you guys are boring me.
Well, it ought to be juicy. Scott, stay home, Scott.
Don't do it.
Don't go. Listen, y'all, we need y'all to like and subscribe. Drop down in the comments. Go ahead and shoot shit.
There you go. See y'all.
We out.